It's election night in America, and a nation in crisis is at a crossroads.
We're counting down to the first exit polls and the first results as our coverage begins now.
Across the nation, in red states and blue states and swing states, voters are delivering their verdict on a norm-shattering president and two starkly different visions of America's future.
The President of the United States lied to the American people, and he is unfit for this job.
If Biden wins, your country is gone.
Tonight, President Donald Trump fighting for a second term as a deadly pandemic gets worse on his watch.
All they want to talk about is COVID, 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 COVID.
But look, I got it, and I'm here right now.
Former Vice President Joe Biden battling to lead the country after 4 years of political turmoil and division.
There is no place for hate in America. Period. None.
It's a historic clash for the candidates and their running mates. Senator Kamala Harris aiming to be the first woman and person of color as vice president.
When we vote, things change. When we vote, we win.
Vice President Mike Pence hoping to remain as President Trump's loyal lieutenant.
We will make America great again.
With voters now flocking to the polls after record-breaking early turnout. How and when will this election be decided?
This is the most important election in the history of our country.
The power to change the country is in your hands.
This is CNN's coverage of election night in America.
We are going to keep on winning, winning, winning.
The race for the White House, the balance of power, and the challenges facing the nation.
There's not a damn thing America can't do when we decide to do it together.
The people are choosing. The world is watching. And anything is possible until the last vote.
This is a live view from high above Washington as Americans are deciding who will serve in the White House for the next 4 years. Welcome to our viewers here in the United States and around the world. I'm Wolf Blitzer in the CNN Election Center. Right now, voters are in the final hours of making a monumental decision for this country about who will lead us through the next 4 years, former Vice President Joe Biden or President Donald Trump. We're counting down to the first results from our exit polls. In about an hour, we'll get an early read on what voters are thinking as they cast their ballots. Then, buckle up for a suspenseful night. Voters in all 50 states are having their say in the heated fight for 270 electoral votes, the number needed to win the White House. 14 of those states are competitive battlegrounds that will ultimately decide the election. Georgia is the first key race of the night at 7 Eastern when we get the first big round of results. Democrats taking a shot at turning that traditionally red state blue. A half hour later, North Carolina and Ohio are in the spotlight with President Trump on defense in those states that he won 4 years ago. At 8 Eastern, the last polls close in Florida, the ultimate swing state and a must-win for the president, with New Hampshire and crucial Pennsylvania also in play. At 9 Eastern, we'll be watching key races in 6 states: Arizona, Colorado, Michigan, Minnesota, Texas, and Wisconsin. Michigan and Wisconsin are especially critical as states that sealed President Trump's win in 2016. At 10 Eastern, Iowa and Nevada are the races to watch as we get deeper and deeper into the night and the fight for electoral votes goes into overdrive. We're covering it all, along with Jake Tapper and our entire political team. Jake.